Alrighty, so we officially got Purple Yam Cookie here at a max level 70, 5-star promotion, and not only that, and a plus 12 magic candy. Let's dive right in here and check out how good he actually is. Diving into the overall description here for his magic candy, alright, we've got Berserker's Fury at a 12-second cooldown. Ravages the battlefield in a deadly purple tornado, causing substantial periodic area damage. With the magic candy upgrade, his skill cooldown is reduced. Starting from the beginning of the battle, receives the Berserker's Fury buff for every 15 seconds. The Berserker's Fury stacks up to 4 times, and after the 4th stack, the Berserker's Spirit buff is then activated. Upon stacking Berserker's Fury, Purple Yam Cookie will grow heavier and become less affected by knockback or flying. And then additionally, here we've got the Berserker's Fury buff is going to be buffing his attack by 21.9%, his crit percent by 20%, his damage resist by 8.8%, his attack speed by 10%, and remember, all of these happen at each individual stack, which then it can stack up to 4 times. The cooldown during the Berserker's Fury buff as well is going to be reduced by 20%, and then the Berserker's Spirit buff, which obviously will happen after 4 stacks of Berserker's Fury, says will restore 15% of max HP for every half second for a total of 3 seconds. And then not only that, here after you level up the magic candy to level 10, you're going to be unlocking a bonus effect. Check this out. So the bonus effect here at level 10 is going to be the Berserker's Fury is going to be getting plus 20% debuff resistance per each stack. So again, that's going to be stacking up to 4 times. And then on the Berserker's Spirit buff, which again activates after 4 stacks of Berserker's Fury, we're going to be getting an additional 30% increase to his damage resistance. Dude, that's absolutely insane here. So essentially at 4 stacks of the Berserker's Fury buff, that unlocks the Berserker's Spirit, that's going to now be giving him at a level 10 candy an additional 30% damage resistance, making it a whopping 65% damage resistance at all 4 stacks of the buff before we even get into toppings. Absolutely insane. Alrighty, so then officially diving into some gameplay here, we're going to be running, Purple Yam all by himself here on 830, the Corrupted Hall of Enlightenment, Dark Mode. Because Purple Yam is going to be a charge unit and placed in the front line, he's going to take a lot of incoming damage, and just with like all other charge units, typically, we're going to be running, solid almonds here for the damage resistance for his overall survivability. So let's check this out and see how good he does. Remember, by himself, no healing treasures, no healing cookies, nothing. So, frontline charge unit. Dude, he's shredding this guy. I am very impressed right now. With the slingshot, look at this. He's taken hardly any damage. Again, keep in mind, prior to toppings, though, based on his individual skill and the level 10 magic candy, he's going to be pumping out 65% damage resistance and then stacking his toppings on top of that. So, dude, this guy is going to destroy this Cake Witch on dark mode by himself. No way, dude. Nuh-uh. Dude, he's in... Look at this. Look at his health. That's insane. Let's go. All right, look at this, dude. 1 minute, 45 seconds. The guy destroyed him. Already, so officially heading over to some PvP matches in the overall Kingdom Arena. We're going to be running this brand new composition that's been flooding the overall, arena so far. We're going to be running Purple Yam in the front with Wildberry Cookie. We've got Dark Cacao and Financier in the back, and then we've got Vampire Cookie here. As far as all 3 treasures go, we're going to be running the Revive Feather, we're going to be running the Old Pilgrim Scroll, and then also the Jelly Watch. Alrighty, so then diving into the overall toppings here for the cookie. Starting us off with Wildberry Cookie, we've got a full solid almond set. Again, you're just trying to stack up as much damage resistance as you possibly can. Now, once again, when it comes to the overall arena, stacking up some crit resist is also going to be very nice because, again, you want to make sure that he is staying alive and he can take some pretty gnarly hits. The next one we've got, and that's going to be, Purple Yam. Purple Yam's going to be running a full solid almond set as well, stacking up as much damage resistance, coming here at a 44.9%. We got a 3.5% crit resist, but nevertheless, those are going to be the 2 metrics you're looking for these frontline tanks. The third one up, and that's going to be Financier, also running a full solid almond set. A little bit weaker here on damage resistance. I could probably honestly swap, Dark Cacao's toppings onto Financier, but nevertheless, this has been working. We've got 38.9% damage resistance, 6.6% crit resistance, and then we've also got a whopping 4.9% on the cooldown, again, just allowing to utilize her skill a little bit more faster. That's not going to be necessary, but you want to make sure at least you're stacking damage resistance. The fourth cookie we've got, that's going to be Dark Cacao, coming in at a full solid almond set. Again, we're going to be stacking up as much damage resistance as we possibly can at a 44.8%. We did achieve the 6.4% crit resist as well, with a little bit of additional cooldown at 3.5. Again, that's not going to be absolutely necessary, but having it there is going to aid in him utilizing his skill more often. The last cookie we've got here, and that's going to be Vampire Cookie. Vampire's going to be running a full Searing Raspberry set. Again, we're just trying to maximize as much attack as we possibly can with Vampire. We want him to be hitting as hard as he possibly can to snipe out whatever cookie he chooses that's the furthest in the back. We did achieve 12.1% damage resistance. Again, very nice. We've also got a little bit of cooldown here of 4.1%. Again, that's just going to allow him to utilize his skill, quicker. And then we've also got the attack speed here, which again is going to increase the overall animation or the timing it takes for him to pop off his attacks. Alrighty, so then diving into an overall match here, we're going to go up against these guys. It looks like they're running the tried and true double tank comp. Now, in the center here, this could absolutely be, Eclair, Caramel, Arrow, could be Sea Fairy, Frost Queen. You're not really exactly sure all the time, but nevertheless, they're going to be running the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Jelly Watch, and then also the Revive Feather, very similar to us, and they are going to be running Cotton in the back line, so hopefully we can utilize Vampire and Financier here to snipe out their healer, as I thought that is going to be Eclair. All right, so very nice. Let's bump this up to 1.5 times speed. Let's check it out. So they're using Eclair and then also Sea Fairy. So it might shake things up just a little bit here, but I've got a lot of confidence, man, in this Purple Yam. I'm telling you right now, this guy is super tanky, or at least for PvE, man. He was just, taking massive amounts of damage without even dying or even needing a healer. Ooh, he's getting really low to dying already. Wait a second. We've already lost oh, we haven't even taken out any of their team. Cot is still alive. All right, so Sea Fairy's dead. We still got the 3 main core here on the team. Let's see. Purple Yam got bopped really quick. Can Vampire pull it out at least? All right, we got 3 more cookies versus their 2. Dark Cacao's almost dead on their team. Oh, no. All right, Vampire, it's up to you, buddy. You got 1 more skill. Oh, we got the win. Oh, man, that was very close. That was very close. I definitely think Sea Fairy must have done some work. Anyways, but checked out the overall numbers. We got 1.6 million here, almost 1 million on Purple Yam, 1.9 on Financier, 1 million on Dark Cacao, and then 2.5 million for Vampire, which is absolutely crazy. Alrighty, so then diving into an arena match here, we're going to be going up against my friend Jake907. He's going to be on my friends list here, and he's going to be running a pretty popular comp, as you already have seen in the arena so far. We've got Wildberry, Financier, we've got Pomegranate Espresso, we've also got Vampire. He's going to be running 1.3 million of his overall attack, so about 100,000 more than me. And he's got the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Jelly Watch, and then also the Monocle. Ooh, so look at the overall damage. We've got a 1.3 million here on Wildberry. We've got 1.7 on Purple Yam. Dude, I'm very impressed with that. We've got almost 1 million here on Financier. We got 757,000 on Dark Cacao. And we've also got 1.9 million here for Vampire, dude. Almost about the same as Vampire coming in with Purple Yam. Dude, very nice. Healing done overall as well. Look at this. Purple Yam's healing himself, man. 1.1 million heals. We've got 1.1 million heals as well for Financier. And we got about 634,000 with Vampire. Already diving into another match here. This is going to be an interesting composition. We've got about a 1 million attack power. We've got Holly Berry, we've got Sea Fairy, and we've also got Pure Vanilla Cookie. Now, because we don't have a cleanse, we might be running a herb or a cotton here alongside Pure Vanilla Cookie because they are going to be in the back line. Maybe it's a vampire, but I'm very curious to see who this middle line is. Now, we're not running the insignia, so I'm not thinking it's going to be a Caramel Arrow, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's an Eclair. We've got a Revive Feather here. We've got the Old Pilgrim Scroll and then also the Jelly Watch. Already so officially diving into the match. Let's see how good we can do. Oh, it's a Pumpkin Pie. Oh, gosh. All right, so we've got a Pumpkin Pie and a Sea Fairy back-to-back. That's a pretty, I don't know. It'll be tough on a tank team. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Although they do have a solo, Holly Berry, but they do have Pon as well with Pumpkin. So I'm very curious to see how well we do against a team like this. They're kind of like a makeshift anti-tank comp. Ooh, that stun, though, that Wildberry applied was just nasty. Completely destroyed him. All right, very nice. I'm very curious to see the damage numbers on this. Wildberry, man, just puts up so much work. All right, what's the damage numbers? Ooh, 1.7 million, 3.2 million on Yam Bam, dude. That is very nice. 1.2 million here on Financier, 2.6 on Dark Cacao, dude. Holy smokes. 1.4 million here coming in on Vampire. Yeah, so the guy is absolutely viable. I mean, he's definitely putting in the work. He's very, very tanky, as you would expect a frontline charge unit, and not only that, a person with his skill would be. However, I will say this. From all of the testing that I've done literally within the past 24 hours, from the arena matches to going up against worthy opponents with different team compositions, testing him out in different PvE type of stuff, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he really meets the mark, in my opinion, to be #1, team composition. I know a lot of people are currently utilizing him right now in the arena because he is a very good counter to specific teams. But outside of that, though, you could easily not use Purple Yam, I find, in a lot of my testing and still have just as much success. So you guys let me know what your thoughts are down below. As always, I definitely wouldn't rush to max out his, magic candy to level 10 to get the perk. I definitely wouldn't really be looking to invest all of my resources into him over other cookies, but definitely could be somebody to utilize, especially if you like Purple Yam and you already have him built. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related as I cover it all. Also, guys, don't forget, I've got a Discord. That link is provided down below. If you are looking for a cool place to hang out or you got any additional questions or need some help, my community would love to have you. With that being said, though, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next one.